Prologue to Passion, the essence of tragic love in ancient tales. Throughout the ages, the allure of love entwined with the despair of loss has captivated poets, philosophers, and artists. These narratives are not simply stories. They are profound engagements with the essence of human existence, capturing the sublime interplay between ecstasy and agony. Ancient civilizations often used these tales as a means to explore complex ideas about destiny, morality, and human emotion. By examining these stories, we can derive a deeper understanding of how our ancestors viewed not just love, but also the broader spectrum of human experience. The longevity of these tales suggests a universal resonance that speaks to the immutable truth of human emotions. Through their profound tales, we can see that love, in all its forms, whether joyous, tragic, or bitter, has always been a central part of the human experience. Pyramus and Thisbe, love through a chink in the wall. In the shadowed corridors of ancient Babylon, the tale of Pyramus and Thisbe whispers a tragic story of love so pure yet so forbidden. Their love, blooming in the secrecy enforced by feuding families, found a silent witness in a chink in the wall that separated their houses. Through this slender gap, heartfelt whispers and promises of undying love flowed back and forth, weaving a bond too strong for mortal constraints, but not for fate. This small aperture became the silent bearer of their secret affections and plans to elope, which tragically led to their undoing. Miscommunication and a cruel twist of fate resulted in both lovers dying by their own hands, believing the other to be dead. The resonance of this story in modern contexts underscores the timeless nature of certain challenges in love, the barriers imposed by external forces, and the profound impacts of miscommunication. This narrative, echoed in Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, continues to influence our understanding of romantic tragedy. Orpheus and Eurydice, the music of love and loss. Orpheus, with his lyre, could charm beasts, coax trees to dance, and even sway the hearts of gods. Yet his most profound tale is that of his descent into the underworld to retrieve his beloved Eurydice. This story from ancient Greece captures the essence of undying love and the lengths one might go to reclaim it from the clutches of death. His journey into the depths of Hades, armed only with his music and love, remains a powerful metaphor for the overcoming of insurmountable obstacles in the name of love. Yet the ultimate loss he experiences, due to a momentary lapse of faith as he exits the underworld, speaks volumes about human doubt and frailty. Orpheus's failed attempt to revive Eurydice and his subsequent tragic fate resonate deeply with the theme of loss and the irreversible nature of certain actions, offering poignant insights into the complexities of human emotions and the painful experiences of letting go. Antony and Cleopatra, the politics of passion. The love affair between Mark Antony and Cleopatra VII, played against the backdrop of political intrigue and the struggle for power in ancient Rome and Egypt, is perhaps one of the most dramatic. Their alliance, both a romantic and political gambit, ultimately led to their mutual destruction. This tale interweaves the personal and the political, demonstrating how love can also be a strategic move in the chessboard of power. Their story, rich with themes of betrayal, ambition, and loyalty, offers a unique lens through which to view the power dynamics in relationships. The ultimate downfall of both figures, intertwined with the fate of empires, exemplifies the potential volatility and destructiveness of romantic ties when merged with power. This narrative continues to be relevant today. reflecting the complexities of personal relationships within the framework of broader societal and political contexts, reminding us that the personal can often be political and the political personal. In the smoke and clamor of besieged Troy, the tale of Paris and Helen serves as a poignant reminder of the catastrophic power of love to alter the course of history. Their elopement, stemming from a promise kindled by the goddess Aphrodite, set the stage for the Trojan War, a decade-long siege that decimated heroes and cities alike. The repercussions of their union resonate far beyond their personal passion, illustrating how individual desires can escalate into national calamities. This story intertwines love with betrayal, honor, and vengeance, offering a complex view of the human propensities for both greatness and destruction. By reflecting on Paris and Helen's story, we see not only the destructive potential of love, but also its capacity to define identities and destinies, both personal and collective. Their tale, a blend of myth and warning, remains a powerful narrative about the consequences of our choices in love and in life. Amid the medieval lore of chivalric romance, the story of Tristan and Isolde emerges as a quintessential narrative of fateful love. Their love, ignited by a mistaken draught of a love potion, becomes an involuntary bond that transcends their will, driving them into each other's arms despite the bonds of marriage and duty. This tale from the Celtic legend explores the themes of fate, magic, and the often uncontrollable nature of love. The potion, meant as a tool to bind Isolde to King Mark, instead becomes the catalyst for a tragic love affair, showcasing the unpredictability and the often destructive nature of emotions when combined with supernatural forces. The endurance of their story in modern times speaks to our fascination with the idea of love as an overpowering, uncontrollable force, raising questions about the extent to which we are masters of our own emotions and the moral implications of love that defies societal norms. In the windswept ruins of ancient Carthage, the love story of Dido and Aeneas encapsulates the theme of love sacrificed on the altar of destiny. Aeneas, destined to found Rome, leaves Dido, leading to her ultimate demise, a poignant reminder of how personal happiness can be subordinated to the inexorable pull of fate. Dido's tragic end, culminating in her suicide, marks a somber note on the consequences of love thwarted by duty and destiny. This narrative from Virgil's Aeneid not only explores the conflict between love and duty, but also reflects on the isolation and despair that often accompany unreciprocated love. The story of Dido and Aeneas, with its emphasis on the cruel separations demanded by destiny, continues to resonate in contemporary discussions about the balance between personal desires and larger, often impersonal, life forces. Odysseus and Penelope, the long homecoming. The epic journey of Odysseus to return to his beloved Penelope encapsulates the trials of love over distance and time. His odyssey, fraught with peril and temptation, and her steadfastness in waiting, weave a complex web of loyalty, perseverance, and the enduring power of love. Through Penelope's cunning and Odysseus's resolve, their story highlights the virtues of patience and fidelity, offering insights into the challenges of sustaining love across the vast expanses of time and hardship. The reunion of Odysseus and Penelope is not merely a personal victory, but a restoration of order and harmony, symbolizing the triumph of enduring love over the chaos of separation. Their narrative, embodying the ideals of loyalty and the rewards of enduring faithfulness, continues to inspire those who navigate the complexities of love in the face of prolonged separations. Apollo and Daphne, the pursuit and the escape. The myth of Apollo and Daphne is a haunting tale of unrequited love and the desire for freedom. Apollo, struck by Cupid's arrow, is consumed with desire for Daphne, who in turn flees from his advances, ultimately transforming into a laurel tree to escape his embrace. This story from Greek mythology explores themes of consent, freedom, and the consequences of love that is not reciprocated. Apollo's pursuit and Daphne's transformation are symbolic of the complex dynamics between the pursuer and the pursued, highlighting the lengths to which individuals will go to maintain their autonomy. The relevance of this myth today is evident in ongoing discussions about personal boundaries and the respect for individual choices. Apollo and Daphne's tale remains a powerful allegory for the pursuit of personal integrity and the right to choose one's own path in life. Phaedra and Hippolytus, Forbidden Desires. In the tragic tale of Phaedra and Hippolytus, the themes of forbidden desire and the destructive power of love are vividly explored. Phaedra's unrequited love for her stepson Hippolytus leads to deceit, accusation, and ultimately the death of Hippolytus himself. This story from Greek tragedy delves into the dark corners of human desires and the catastrophic repercussions that can arise from uncontrolled passions. The narrative challenges the audience to contemplate the boundaries of acceptable love and the consequences of crossing those boundaries. Phaedra and Hippolytus' story, with its focus on the consequences of forbidden love, continues to provoke reflection on the complexities of familial relationships and the moral dilemmas associated with desire. In the heart of Mexico, the tragic love story of Popocatépetl and Iztaccíhuatl is etched into the landscape itself, where two great volcanoes bear their names. The tale tells of a warrior, Popocatépetl, and a princess, Iztaccíhuatl, whose premature death led him to watch over her eternal slumber. This legend blends love with elements of sacrifice and eternal vigilance, reflecting the deep-seated human belief in an afterlife where love transcends the mortal plane. The story serves as a cultural touchstone, symbolizing the enduring nature of love and the idea of guarding it beyond one's own life. This narrative, while rooted in the specific cultural context of pre-Hispanic Mexico, speaks universally to the themes of everlasting love and the desire to protect our loved ones even in death. It stands as a poignant reminder of the power of love to inspire both great deeds and profound sorrow. In the tapestry of Chinese mythology, the story of the weaver girl and the cowherd poignantly illustrates the theme of love hindered by celestial forces. Once a year, on the 7th day of the 7th lunar month, a bridge of magpies allows these star-crossed lovers to meet across the Milky Way. This myth not only enriches the cultural fabric of China, but also celebrates the Qixi festival, akin to Valentine's Day, where people honor love's capacity to overcome obstacles. The celestial nature of their separation and their brief yearly union underscore the pain of distance and the sweetness of reunion. Their story, echoing through ages, encourages a reflection on the enduring nature of love and the resilience required to sustain it despite the seemingly insurmountable barriers imposed by fate. The legendary narrative of Savitri and Satyavan from the ancient Indian epic, the Mahabharata, recounts how Savitri's unwavering love and cunning intellect defeated death itself. When Yama, the god of death, claimed her husband, Satyavan, Savitri followed him, engaging in a dialogue that ultimately led to the restoration of her husband's life. This story is a testament to the power of a woman's love and determination, going beyond the confines of mortal limitations. It explores themes of loyalty, the cyclical nature of life and death, and the power of righteousness. Savitri's tale is celebrated annually in the festival of Vat-Purnima, where women observe fasts for the longevity and prosperity of their husbands, highlighting the cultural valorization of marital fidelity and the spiritual strength of women. In the haunting depths of Japanese mythology lies the love story of Izanagi and Izanami, deities who created the islands of Japan. After Izanami's death during childbirth, Izanagi ventured into the underworld to bring her back. However, upon seeing her decomposed form, he fled, leading to Izanami's wrathful promise to kill 1,000 of his people daily. This myth addresses the themes of life, death, and purity. It profoundly impacts Shinto beliefs, emphasizing the impurity associated with death and the separation between the earthly world and the afterlife. The narrative of Izanagi and Izanami explores the complexities of love that cannot conquer death, and the inevitable acceptance of loss and the continuance of life, offering a deeply spiritual perspective on the limits of mortal love and the natural cycle of life and death. The tale of Mark Antony and Cleopatra, revisited through centuries, has been immortalized not only in historical texts but also in countless works of art, literature and film, showcasing the enduring fascination with their dramatic romance. This narrative has been adapted through various cultural lenses, reflecting differing interpretations of their story across ages, from Shakespeare's tragic play to contemporary cinematic portrayals. Each adaptation explores different facets of their relationship, from political intrigue to passionate romance, illustrating the multifaceted nature of their legacy. Analyzing these representations provides insights into how historical figures are romanticized and how their stories are used to reflect contemporary values and questions about power, love, and destiny. The ancient tales of tragic love continue to shape modern notions of romance and relationships. These stories, with their deep emotional resonance and dramatic plots, provide templates that are repeatedly adapted in modern novels, movies, and songs. By examining these narratives, we see a continuity in the themes of love as a transformative force, the challenges of fate and society, and the idealization of romantic love as worth any sacrifice. This ongoing influence not only enriches contemporary culture, but also prompts a reevaluation of our own relationships and the values we attribute to love. These ancient narratives serve as a lens through which we view our own romantic ideals, continually reshaping them in the light of historical wisdom and the timeless nature of human emotional experiences. Heartbreaks echo tragic love tales in contemporary media. Tragic love stories, while ancient in their origins, find a compelling echo in contemporary media, resonating with audiences who find universal themes in personal narratives. From tragic films to heart-wrenching novels, these stories form a crucial part of cultural discourse, allowing individuals to explore their feelings and experiences related to love and loss. The persistent popularity of these themes highlights not only our fascination with romance, but also our enduring need to confront and understand the complexities of love and heartbreak. This continued interest suggests that, despite changing social norms and technological advancements, the fundamental human experiences of love, loss, and desire remain unchanged. By engaging with these stories, contemporary media keeps the conversation about love's complexities alive, encouraging a deep, empathetic connection with our own emotions and those of others. Philosophies of love: what ancient heartbreaks teach us about human nature. The philosophies embedded within ancient love stories offer profound insights into human nature. These tales, rich with symbolic meaning, often explore the ethical dilemmas and moral lessons associated with love and loss. These narratives encourage us to ponder the nature of love, the role of fate in human relationships, and the ethical implications of our choices in love. They serve as philosophical inquiries that challenge us to think critically about the meaning of love and the reasons behind our emotional responses to it. Through these stories, ancient civilizations communicated complex philosophical ideas and explored the human condition, offering lessons that remain relevant in understanding our own emotions and actions today. The paradox of love and pain. Interpreting tragedy through modern psychology. Modern psychology offers tools to interpret the paradox of love and pain as depicted in ancient tragic tales. These stories provide a framework for exploring psychological concepts such as attachment, loss, and the coping mechanisms individuals employ when faced with heartbreak. By analyzing these tales through the lens of modern psychology, we gain insights into the emotional and cognitive processes involved in handling romantic relationships and the inevitable experiences of loss and grief. This interdisciplinary approach not only enriches our understanding of ancient narratives, but also provides a deeper understanding of contemporary human behavior. The integration of psychological theory with literary analysis allows for a comprehensive exploration of the timeless and universal nature of love and heartbreak. Epilogue: the timeless nature of love and its lessons. As we conclude our journey through the heart-rending tales of ancient love, we are reminded of the timeless nature of these narratives. They continue to resonate deeply, reflecting universal truths about love, loss, and human destiny. These stories, while rooted in specific cultural and historical contexts, speak to the enduring human experience. They teach us about the strength and vulnerability of the human heart, the complexities of relationships, and the inevitable encounters with pain and loss. By engaging with these ancient tales, we not only connect with a long lineage of human storytelling, but also gain valuable insights into our own lives and relationships. These stories, woven into the fabric of human culture, continue to guide, inspire, and move us, proving that love, in all its forms, remains an essential, defining aspect of the human experience.